At GrantStation, we empower you with the tools to find funding, build a solid grant strategy, and write winning proposals. We wanted to highlight how our updated search section works and how you can best use it in your search for funding. To begin with, we'll navigate to the Find Grantmakers tab along the top, and then click on U.S. Charitable. This database features private grantmakers who provide support within the United States. You can see that search criteria are along the left-hand side of the screen, and your results will be on the right-hand side. There are two ways to search through U.S.-based records on GrantStation, using GS-verified funding opportunities or 990 PF information. GS-verified records have been crafted by our team of researchers. These have been selected because they are actively accepting grant applications or unsolicited inquiries, and because of their breadth of giving. The information is sourced from the funder's website, annual report, audited financials, 990 reports, and direct communication with the funding organization. This record is more accurate, up-to-date, and includes more details than a 990 PF record. 990 PF records are from private foundations that have filed the IRS 990 PF form. You can search for grantmakers who have filed within the past 5 years, and you can review grants awarded, financial information, and any application procedures that they've indicated on their submitted IRS form. Turning to our GS Verified search, you can search by funders that match all of your given areas of interest, target populations, and types of support. This will provide you with a more precise result. You can also search by matching funders to any of your search terms, which would give you a much wider group of results to view. You can also mix and match, seeing results for any and for all between those three search criteria. In addition, you can choose to have funders you've already saved in your dashboard or marked as an A to not show in your search results. This will save you time by not showing you results you've already reviewed. If you want to see everything, make sure this box is unchecked. Let's look at how this can aid you with your research. First, here's a quick scenario. A project based in Pennsylvania that focuses on expanding pet adoption, spaying and neutering, and animal cruelty interventions. Some of our animals are rehabilitated and trained as emotional support animals for seniors at independent and assisted living centers in the community. From that, I can do a search selecting national and Pennsylvania, which will give me a good base of funders to start from, who give directly to organizations in Pennsylvania and across the U.S. I can also go down to my search terms, and from Animals and the Environment, select Animal Welfare. And from the Health and Wellness category, Animal Assisted Therapy. Under Types of Support, I'm looking for Equipment, General Operating Support, and Product Donations. Now remember, as you add more search criteria, it has a narrowing effect on your results. So if you're looking for the most possible options regarding funding, just leave this section unchecked and it won't rule out any potential funding sources. Let's search using the Any option and then using the All. Doing an Any search shows 70 results. Now, since I chose Any, that means a funder who matches any of my areas of interest will be shown. Remember, these funders match any of my search terms, and it's a great way to establish what's out there that provides support before we narrow it down. Let's go to All. Doing an All search shows 5 results. Now, since I chose All, that means a funder must match everything I've selected in my areas of interest to show up as a result. Remember, these funders are specifically interested in all of the areas of interest I selected, so these are excellent options to save to my dashboard and look closer at. Let's look for funding mainly for our spay and neuter program, which would fall under Project Support as a support type. Let's click on the Bissell Pet Foundation. Now within a record, you can have up to 3 different tabs: Description, Grants Awarded, and Grant Stats. Description covers specific information related to the funding opportunity. Grants Awarded is a breakdown by tax year of who won an award, where they're based, and how much was awarded, going back multiple years to their most recent IRS filing date. And finally, GrantStats is a visual breakdown of a funder's yearly grant information, sorted by overall giving, giving average, giving median, and number of grants. Now turning to our 990 PF section, these results are searchable by funder name and EIN number, and we can filter results by private foundations that are potentially open to grant requests. We can also further narrow our results to include only those that were filed last year, and even exclude those with no annual giving last year. Soon you'll be able to search these funders by geographic scope, areas of interest, and the organizations funded. We'll also have a section for regular 990 forms, which are completed by funders, such as community foundations. For now, let's type in a funder that I have heard of, the Halo Pet Foundation. From the result, we can click on their profile and see who the recipients have been and how much was awarded to them. We can also see results based on tax year. In this profile description, on the right, you can see that the fund only makes contributions to pre-selected charitable organizations and does not accept unsolicited requests for grants. Also, like the GS verified records, you can view the GrantStats visual breakdown, sorted by overall giving, giving average, giving median, and number of grants. We'll be adding more videos that go in depth into using our search databases for finding funding for numerous missions, so be sure to visit our help section to learn more in the future.